So the issue of the chaos in Bangladesh also reverberated in the Indian Parliament today. In a written reply in the lower house of Indian Parliament, External Affairs Minister Dr. S Jaishankar said that the government has taken serious note of the incidents of violence against Hindus in Bangladesh and shared its concern with the government of Bangladesh. Dr. Jaishankar said that the Indian government had expressed serious concerns regarding the attacks on a puja mandap in Dhaka and theft at the Josheshwari Kali temple at Satkhira during the Durga Puja this year. The High Commission of India in Dhaka continues to monitor the situation closely, and it was also said that the primary responsibility for the protection of life and liberty of all citizens of Bangladesh, including the minorities, rests with the Bangladesh government. And now let's head across to Vishal Barristo, who is joining us from the Indian Parliament now. Vishal, it was quite a detailed and tough statement there by India's External Affairs Minister, Dr. S Jaishankar, on the way the religious minorities are constantly subjected to violence in Bangladesh, and the fact that responsibility for it clearly lies with the Muhammad Yunus-led government.
Well, absolutely, Tanvi. A very good afternoon to you. And this is the second day that the issue of Bangladesh has echoed in the Indian Parliament. Yesterday it was the upper house, and today is the lower house of the Indian Parliament. And today the External Affairs Minister Dr. S Jaishankar has given a written reply saying that it is the responsibility of the interim government in Bangladesh. And also he said, and I quote, that it was the Bangladesh government who had assured the security and safety of the minorities and also their places of worship. And even the Bangladesh army and also the border guards of Bangladesh were given the responsibility to assure all kinds of protection. But nothing has happened, and time and again we get to hear news of attacks on the minorities, especially the Hindus. And the Indian High Commission is closely monitoring the situation. And he also said that the protection and safety of the minorities rests with the government of Bangladesh. So clearly India is closely monitoring the situation, but the situation is going from bad to worse. And it is not only India, but recently you showed our viewers that even the United Kingdom has also raised its voice against the attacks on minorities in Bangladesh.
Vishal, I request you to stay with us as we bring our viewers up to speed with the other updates of day 5 of the winter session of Indian Parliament. So the session kicked off at 11 a.m. on Friday. However, it was stalled as the Lok Sabha, the lower house of India's parliament, was adjourned till 12 noon earlier. Both houses, along with the upper house or the Rajya Sabha, have been adjourned till Monday, the 2nd of December, 11 a.m. In the session, the draft of the Joint Parliamentary Committee on Waqf was tabled in the upper house of the Indian Parliament, in which it was proposed to extend the tenure of the committee till the last day of the upcoming budget session. So let's go back to Vishal Barristo again. Vishal, could you tell us something about the proceedings in Parliament today and what it was that caused both houses to be adjourned till Monday?
Well, Dharmi, it is very sad that the first week of the winter session of the Indian Parliament has been washed out, and there were fears that the opposition might not allow the House to function because even before the House, both houses began to function or assemble, the opposition had made it very clear that it would raise issues of the alleged financial irregularities against the Gautam Adani group, and also the incidents of Sambal violence and Manipur would be discussed, and the opposition would raise these issues. But time and again, the government and also the treasury benches in the lower house have been asking the opposition to let the house function. Even the Prime Minister, on the day India celebrated the 75th anniversary of the Constitution Day, he also said that the house is meant, Parliament is meant for discussion, and he asked the opposition to cooperate and work for the development of the country and also raise issues of the people at large. But nothing was accepted by the opposition, and despite of repeated appeals by the chairperson in the upper house and also the speaker in the lower house, the opposition did not relent, and today we see that both houses have been adjourned, and now the winter session would begin on Monday at 11 a.m. IST. So quite an unfortunate thing to happen But let me also tell you that there were people like the first timers, the member of parliament who entered the parliament for the first time, Chandrasekhar, is one who represents the Azad Samaj Party. And he said that I am here for discussion, I am here to raise my voice, I am here to discuss issues of my constituency, but it is very unfortunate that the house was not allowed to function properly. So opposition clearly a divided house, but then time and again disruptors has washed out the first week of the winter session.
Clearly a divided house there. Thank you very much, Vishal. Vishal Barrister reporting from the Indian Parliament in New Delhi.